Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video, joined by a sleepy Nemo. And I saw the Screen Rant article that says why Stargirl Season 4 isn't happening. And that answer is actually quite simple. Because the Arrowverse essentially got cancelled. And, like, Stargirl got cancelled, The Flash, it's getting, they're allowing the Flash to get a final run. Batwoman was trash, got canceled. Legends of Tomorrow I feel like they should get essentially a Stargirl Flash treatment, having one last season to wrap things up. Got canned. Yeah, pretty much everything that is currently DC Comics, with the exception the Flash and Aquaman movies. Yeah, they aren't really they're pretty much getting canned. The Flash show, like I said, is getting its final season, and I believe, if I remember hearing correctly, which I have a video that it may or may not be posted after this video gets posted. The new Flash season will be out in February, I want to say. The Wednesday before my birthday, or 2 Wednesdays before my birthday, and my birthday falls on the 22nd of February. Anyways, the reason why Stargirl Season 4 isn't happening is because the Arrowverse and Sunset got cancelled. But let's read, and this will contain spoilers to Stargirl Season 3, so if you guys don't want any spoilers, you gotta watch. That said, after a 3-season run that began on the now defunct DC Universe streaming service, Stargirl isn't moving forward with a Season 4 at the CW, and there are reasons why it is shelved after only a short run. At the end of October 2022, the CW announced Stargirl was being cancelled. Though saddening, the news wasn't a surprise considering Arrowverse staples Batwoman and Legends of Tomorrow were axed earlier in the spring. Batwoman, I said this once, I said this once, I say this again. I'm surprised it lasted 3 seasons. I'm generally surprised it lasted 3 seasons. I have expected them to can Batwoman after the 2nd season, to be honest. But let's read. When Stargirl's cancellation was first announced, there was no particular reason given to why the show was ending its 3-season run on the CW. However, the network, which was home to the critically acclaimed Jane the Virgin and Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, was no longer what it once was in the heyday. CW CEO Mark Pedowitz stepped down in October 2022 after over a decade in the role. And with the tide shifting, it seemed like only a matter of time before Stargirl was put under tow. That's okay, English. So Stargirl's Season 4 cancellation is most likely due to the CW's future. The CW was home to the Arrowverse and its many superhero spin-offs for several years. However, 2022 saw some big changes for the network, with Nexstar Media Group acquiring the CW. This changed as well Nexstar's interest in engaging with a different demographic than the CW's. Saw the unprecedented cancellation of the majority of the network's series, including DC's Legends of Tomorrow and Roswell, New Mexico. Ultimately, Nexstar wanted to take the CW in a different direction, and remaining shows like Stargirl didn't fit that bill any longer. But after that, they canceled Who's Line Is It Anyways. That show is hilarious. It's 4 people, sometimes 5, whatever, improvising. And the things that they do on there is funny. I'm still butthurt that they canceled Who's Line Is It Anyways, because it wasn't scripted. It was purely improv. The show was gold. Butthurt over that. Anyways, off topic. I know. I'm sorry. There's also the shakeup at Warner Bros., which produced the majority of the CW shows, and which was acquired by Discovery to account for. Stargirl's ratings weren't awful by CW standards, but they were not as high as the network's most popular shows, including fellow superhero show series, The Flash, which received a ninth and final season earlier this year. But with DC properties taking the brunt of the studio network changes, Stargirl managed to fly under the radar for a while, until it didn't. So how Stargirl Season 3 avoided an ending problem? Well, the cancellations for the other Arrowverse shows came as more of a surprise, and there was a hope they might be renewed. Stargirl had a advantage of knowing a potential cancellation was coming. With that in mind, the writers crafted two endings for the show and filmed both of them. Oh, so okay, so they filmed two. That was actually pretty smart. That was pretty smart. Watch the Flash if Stargirl's gonna be in the Flash. It's gonna use that other film ending as an alternate Earth, like alternate Earth version of Stargirl. Like they're gonna use that as like maybe like the new 52 Earth for Stargirl. Who knows? I wouldn't be surprised if they went that route, to be honest. Anyways, one ending was shot for it if the superhero series got picked up, likely one that included a cliffhanger, while another was shot to serve as a series finale, wrapping up the overarching storyline. The foresight to film two endings means fans won't have to wonder what comes next in Stargirl's story, allowing viewers regarding the characters and journeys. What's more, Stargirl not only avoided an ending problem, but it was able to close out its story on its own terms, with a planned ending benefiting a series finale. In the world of the television, and more recent within the Arrowverse and DC at large, the ability to craft a final character that ties up with the loose story threads without being abruptly cancelled is a rarity. Stargirl was able to wrap everything up, but the notion that these characters would carry on being the JSA without leaving the audience hanging regarding what's next. So what Stargirl Season 4 could have been. Stargirl wraps up with its Season 3 storylines fairly neatly, but there are a few plot threads Season 4 could have picked up, including the search for Sylvester Pimpleton, aka the real Starman's brain, which was hidden in an unknown mountain, which that could like be a potential story arc for if Stargirl was to be in Season 9 of The Flash. If like Barry goes to Earth 2, because this version of Stargirl's on Earth 2, it was actually shown in Crisis on Infinite Earths. But no, she where like Barry could go to Earth 2 and actually help Team Stargirl find Pemberton's brain. And who knows, like since they like Starman wasn't announced mentioned in the museum, maybe like Starman decided, hey, I'm going to retire, live like a normal man. Me literally practically dying and then getting resurrected, and then maybe my brain be a prisoner. Put things into a lot of perspective. That I should go and try to find settle down, find a wife, and find a love interest in my life, and like start a family. That I don't know. That could play out better than I probably explained. Anyways, it's revealed that Sylvester was ultimately saved by the Justice Society of America, but the details of the rescue could have been expanded upon in Stargirl Season 4. Okay, I gotta go back. Guess I didn't catch that. I was like, I gotta go back rewatch that part of the episode because I missed that. But like I said, since they acknowledged it, maybe Barry Allen helps them. I don't know. That could be like a way they could give fans of Stargirl resolution. Just saying. And yes, I'm pushing this. And maybe they already did it because the Flash is coming out in like February, I think. In the future, Shade confirms that the JSA saved the 7 soldiers of victory by beating Nebula Man. It meant as a DC Easter egg, but it's possible Stargirl Season 4 could have explored how the team went about rescuing them. True. But I think that, like, with Sylvester's brain and the whole Nebula Man thing that they mentioned, like, I don't know, maybe, like, it, like, them not explaining can help, like, us, like, sure, it would be cool to see how they did it, but also, like, it forms, like, fan theories on how, like, the JSA did those in our heads. Because they told us, but without giving details, so, like, kind of creates the fan theory, so that could, like, play in their favor, the whole mystery bit. If that makes sense. Even though the whole Nebula Man, as they say, was a DC Easter egg. And then, will Stargirl's return? Fans likely haven't seen the last of Stargirl and her GSA team. The Arrowverse popularized superhero crossover, and it's possible Stargirl will finally appear on another DC show. Likely making her crossover debut on HBO Max Titans, Stargirl's Brett Bassinger was pictured with a few of the Titans cast members during the filming of Season 4, Episode 7. With success, Stargirl will appear in at least one episode, though the nature of her appearance and how it ties into the story is still unclear. I mean, sure, and it could be like a different Earth version of Stargirl, because we got like a different version of like Oliver Queen, like him in the future. He was on a different Earth, pretty much. We got like 3 different Supermen, all on different Earths, and we got different versions of the Flash, and one of them so happens to be in the Stargirl show. So like, my point is, Brett Bassinger could reprise her role as Stargirl, but this version of Stargirl that could be in like Titans Season 4 could be a different version of Stargirl than the Stargirl that we've seen her be in the Stargirl show. And who knows, maybe like Stargirl could make an appearance in the Superman and Lois show, which likes to flirt with being in the Arrowverse one day and not being in the Arrowverse the other day. Anyways, Let's continue. This makes sense considering Stargirl, Titans, and Doom Patrol are the odd ones out when it comes to the Arrowverse. When Titans and Doom Patrol, having already crossed over, it's only right that Stargirl gets to do the same, and Titans showrunner have already teased her appearance. And who knows, the JSA leader could appear elsewhere in the world of DC TV, with Batwoman appearing once more in The Flash despite having her show cancelled, and David Ramsey reprising his role as John Diggle several times, proving his longevity beyond Arrow's ending. It's really a never say never situation regarding Stargirl's future. And that's interesting, because like I said, like the whole question, will Stargirl ever return? I haven't watched that Titans show, so like I don't know the tease that they put in Titans. So yeah, I'm not going to dispute that she will turn into that. But my point was, when I brought in Superman Lois, we have the multiverse, right? Where Stargirl's on Earth 2. Like Team Arrow, Team Flash, Team Supergirl, Team Batwoman, Team Legends are all taking place on Earth Prime. And we got the Brandon Routh Superman on a different Earth. Um, we got the Kevin Conroy being this like really dark version of Bruce Wayne on another Earth. My point is, we could see like Stargirl make a cameo in Superman Lois since there's like a big multiverse, and have her be a different, of course, a different version of Stargirl that we've seen in Arrow or Stargirl. I mean, we got that was Diggle, so why not, right? Um, my point is, um, yeah, the main reason why Stargirl was canceled was because the Arrowverse ended, is got canceled, and even though like, yes, we got the Flash coming out for his final season, and I would admittedly enjoy seeing Stargirl in there because I did not expect myself to be a fan of show Stargirl, but I would like to see her in that show. I'm not joking. I'm not trusting you guys. I would like to see Stargirl make a cameo in that show, and who knows? We could like get like them saving Sylvester's brain, and then essentially with the help of Star Labs, like like I don't know if they want to risk like his brain going to the multiverse, but with some help with Star Labs, uh, putting Sylvester's brain back in his body and saving him. Who knows? But that's just me. Um, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Sorry for the awkward pause. I was trying to think of other ways they could incorporate Stargirl into the Flash that could make sense and be like, he was like, yeah, boy, to fans. But yeah, I think the Sylvester thing would be making the most sense. And depending on how they execute it, it could be the best thing. So, what do you wonderful people think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another. And I will talk to you fellow mutants later. Later, taters.